my channel. My name's Berenice, they call me Belle for short, and in this episode you can see this is rehearsed, you know. I'm going to do stitch in the ditch, free motion. I'm going to use my free motion foot. I've done it on a quilt the other day. I was quite impressed with myself. I kept in a straight line. With the walking foot, it's a while since I used a walking foot for a stitch in a ditch. I found it a wee bit difficult. I thought I'll give this, but of course my free motion has got a bit better, more confident. So I'm going to do it this way. But it's not easy. It's not easy because I wanted cream on the black and on the back, and obviously black on the top. Can I get the tension right? The black shine through the bottom. It's only a thin quilt, but you know, it's just like this testing bit. I keep looking at it, you know, there's some little white bits showing, but it's quite bad on the back, so I can't live with that. It is only a wall quilt, it will be, you know, or something. Yeah, the black will be fine on the back. I can live with that. And it's good practice, isn't it, you see? So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what we can do here. The old gloves, fighting gloves on again. Let's see how we go. Here, let's get the first stitch in. Hold on. Let's get that out there. That's down. Top, bottom thread that'll do. Right. I'll do a couple of stitches back and forth. Get this comfy. On the lap. Now I don't want it too fast here because well, especially to begin with, I might even turn it down a touch because it was a little bit faster when I was practicing my tension. So I couldn't put cream on the top because if I went off it would really show on the black border and I couldn't live with that. But the black in the ditch is fine, so nice and slow. I'm just having a look to see what you can see, stretching my neck here. Yeah, that is quite cool. I've got a bit of pucker in there. Oh, I've wondered. That's me panicking about the puckering. Just a little bit of time. I'm not making a quilt in an hour. I wandered a bit there, see, starting off is a bit of a, you know, your quilt's moved, you've moved it, it's moved, the weights, things like that. So just get yourself composed. Talk to myself. Get yourself composed, Belle. Of course, you've got to remember that it's not being pulled through by the feed dogs. You've got to move it. So I hope they're not too small stitches as well, or not too big. Goldilocks, just right. See, it's always the first stitch that the fabric can wander a bit. Saying that, I've wandered there. But, again, when you look at people on YouTube doing it, you know, they do the same. You're so hard on yourself. go, that's one side done already, you know. But I'm already worrying about this second border here. Do I do that now? Or do I fill it in and then do it? Right. Just feeling there because I couldn't see that. Yeah, it's still on the left. I've done it right when I've pressed it. Well, I'm here actually. Let's go and have a look at it, eh? Going around like nobody's business. Now it will be black on the back here. There we go. You see it there? There's nothing I can do about it. So you can see my little wobbles, but that's fine. I think this one can go on a wall. It's good enough to go on a wall. Not that I've got any room on my wall. Front room or here. Somebody came in, a friend came in. It's like a museum in here. Yep. Who needs Birmingham? I've got my own quilt show. Keep going, Bill, keep going. There's one, what, it was wrinkling, you know, moving, wrinkling. It's fine, see? Then you get panic, then you go pear shape. Well, that's what I'm doing anyway. I'll stop there because I know I'm not comfortable with all around me. That's it. It is a matter of sort of taking your time. You know, I've done it and I pushed it. My arms are practically touching the wall behind me. A friend of mine, another friend at the quilting group, said, you know, I full speed, boom. You know, yeah, you got to learn to slow down. Like life, I've had to learn to slow down with my life because I get so overwhelmed nowadays. So just take a deep breath. This mindfulness is quite good when I remember it. My generation that didn't think much of it, never had to anyway. But yeah, there's something in it. Rushing. I've always rushed to do things, but I'm learning. See, 68 a couple of weeks ago, and I'm learning. Still learning. Still here. Of course, I'm still learning. Lucky girl, aren't I? Lucky girl. Can do what I want when I want. Do my quilting. Right, nearly at the corner. This. Turn around. There's two. Listen to me waffling on. You like my waffling? Please subscribe. It would be lovely to have you subscribe, like,
and hit the notifications. Does great things for the analytics of lovely YouTube. I might just stop on this when I've done a couple of squares. Get yourself together. I'm in no rush. What am I going to do? I know what I would do. I'd go and sit in hand sew. Never a way. So I've gone off there a bit, but it's not the end of the world. Stay on the straight and narrow, Bill. Don't tear yourself off. You're okay. Stop there. So organised. Good fun, isn't it? Got a bit of music maybe on top of this, I don't know. Some clips I just like watching people do it. Do the sewing, I mean. Again, you don't have to rush, it's not all go, 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 go. Our society is all go, 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 go. Don't get me wrong, I do it. Everything has to be done yesterday. That's what's good about quilting or any craft. It gets you out of that, gets you relaxing. You are relaxing. If it's starting to be stressful, walk away for a while and come back. Same walk away, you're still thinking about it, aren't you? But yeah, just give yourself time. I hope that's good advice. That's the way I do. Look at it, do it. I can only talk for myself, of course, but you never know, it might help someone. And we need all the help we can get. Oh God. Don't have the bucker there, leave me alone. Yeah, we need all the help we can get when we've got mental health problems. Or life stresses as well, isn't it? Yeah. That's 3. 3 down, 1 to go. Didn't take long at all. Hold on, I'm not comfy there. See, you can feel it all. See, because this bulk there where I've wrapped it up is in my way. I'll just stop. As I say, every 2 or 3, that's fine. You sometimes get intimidated with people when they whiz through their quilting, don't you? When you're first learning this, you know, oh, I'll never be as good as that. Probably will, but it does take time. Lots of practice, like anything. Yeah. Right, here we go. So I've got my thumbs there, got a bulk here. Stop, Belle. See? Get yourself organised again. Perfect. Not perfect. It's fine. There's only so much you can do. I mean, obviously it's not going to be dead straight on the back, but it's, you know, you'd have to use ruler work for that kind of thing. I mean, I could have used a ruler on this, a ruler foot, but I want to do the free motion, so you've got more control. I'm still learning this control. So I done it the other day on a quilt, and I was amazed at how I managed. Because of, say, walking foot I used, but the walking foot I used I've got a year ago, I think, and I've avoided in the ditch since then. But it's worked. Confidence, self-esteem. Oh, a bit of a wobble there. What's happening here? We've got a bit of weight I can't cope with. Right, let's try this here. See, again, I'm having the bulk of this at the back of the machine that's sort of stopping it now. Cut this little corner off where we started. I joined there, didn't I? Of my actual quilting on the top. Come back a couple. I hope that's enough. I hope that's okay. The back is what I really mean. Yep, that's fine. So there we go. Right, take my boxing gloves off now. Oh look, there's the antennae of the insect, the butterfly. I'm trying to pull that off, thinking it's gone. Thread, I always call it cotton. Must have been taught that way when I was back in school 50 odd years ago. Things stuck in. So there you go. There and there. I'm happy enough with that. can see, I've finished all the quilting, and I've done this on the border. I had to practice. This is done with a ruler work, and this is the ruler I'm using. I've zoomed in a bit so it's quite hard to see. There you go. I've had a little bit of practice, but I thought, right, okay, I practice on a spare bit of fabric and then on this. So I thought, right, I better film it then to finish this quilt off. But I'm really pleased with this silver. Yeah, lovely. I haven't measured it. I'm going over. Let's get the other corner in front of the camera. I've just done that. Put it by the needle bevel, you'll see it. I've just gone over. I'm happy with it because I'm not an expert. I have no idea how to work these out. Maths is not my good point. And I'm going to have to learn, am I? 68-year-old and trying to learn maths, eh? That'd be a miracle. So, but it'll do me. So, I'm going to get the other corner now that I haven't done. I've done one board. I went away, had some dinner, and texting, etc., WhatsApping, and came back. Oh, I didn't know what line I'd used or anything on here, you know. I remembered I didn't use a line for one. Of course, I forgot about the 1/4 inch for the foot. Yeah, oh God. Give me a minute. Boy upstairs banging again. That'll be on the recording. Anyway. So, I'm using the first line. There, you can see it. Yeah, you can see the first line there. I'm using that on the seam. So I've done the outer one first. So let's see if I say I'm not matching, or I have no idea how to match them. You do. First one, bell. And the thread's so lovely, I think it distracts away from it anyway. So, get that in. I didn't really need locking stitches there because it's going under the binding, but the old gloves on. Fighting gloves, need to fight this in a way. Trying to manipulate all this quilt as well. But we're getting there, we're learning. So, I'll take it slightly to the left and off we go. Let's see how we go. Let's see if we can get a bit of this done without me getting too stressed. So I'm pulling it. I know I could do two, but sometimes I find this a bit awkward just because I'm nervous. So I'm just going to do one at a time, nice and slow, make sure everything's free and moving again. Yep. Nice and slow I'm going. That's because I can't go fast. I'm too scared to go fast. So I'm just putting it there, making sure that seam's on the line, or I might be a bit out. But that's a bit worrying. No, it's gone quite near the border there. Yeah, it's a bit worrying, that, isn't it? Let's see if we can get it back away. See, I've wandered on this one. That's why I don't want to do that. And I've got the bulk of the quilt as well, and it's different on a practice square, isn't it? That's quite easy compared to a great big quilt. bit slower. So some of them I have been doing the 2 bevels. Let's see if we can do this one, shall we? See how brave I am. And straight away like that. It takes a bit of getting used to the shape you're going, you know, to keep next to the ruler. Give me a sec while I get myself organised here. Take your foot off the accelerator, Belle, you know what you like. I think even my viewers are getting to know what I'm like. Hopefully they are, and they keep visiting. Right, let's try again. So, and this is the bit I don't like because I want to be the same place. I'm alright, yeah, the line's on the line. So I don't want to move this arch anywhere different because I've got another one that's going to match up. Now I'm panicking. Yep. But if we get down there somewhere, now you know why I don't do 2 at a time. Yeah. So. I think it's an easier way to go down a way than across from side to side because I've got all the bulk of the quilt going under the throat otherwise, so got to deal with that. No, I'm in no hurry, as I keep saying. I am really, because I've got an idea for filming a block. Yeah, snail trail it's called. My son wants to make a quilt and he's picked the worst block in the world. He's made one with squares, that's it. That's his experience of quilting. And he picked snail block on a certain bit of his quilt. Lovely. I've got to practice it. How we get it together. See, I've moved there and I've gone quite... Actually, that border looks quite thin there. Oh, there's trouble ahead. Just keep going there. Yeah, I'm right next to the border. I must have cut this wrong. But I'll get out of it. I'll cut the other borders. Oh, panic, because I'm going to put the binding over there, which will cover it. I bet your bottom dollar. See, not an expert. Still learning. I'm a mile away there, a mile away from the seam at the start of that. It's not going in the show. It'll be fine. I'm telling myself as well as you, so I can live with it. Be at peace with that. It's not quite as bad where the binding's going to go. Just checking my camera. I thought I hadn't put it on. So, last little bit. Yeah, I am over the top. I think they're doing it right. So, there it is. A single line. It's quite quick, you know, and I'm sewing slow, and yeah, that's not bad. Blimey, it's quicker than hand, isn't it? So the next one is the inner bevel. So what I do with this one is line the points up and I take the little V. Hold on, let's put it in front of the camera here. That might help. It's got them zoomed in. The little V pointing up with here. I can't do it here because I've got my foot. If the foot helps, doesn't it? So I've got it slightly V onto the actual quilt. And I've worked out that's about 1/4 of an inch away. So I'm gonna put that down there. Hold on. Isn't that right? Yeah. Because it's the binding, you know, I don't have to tie it off very neatly or anything. So here goes. Going on a big adventure, innit? See, I can line it up with there. I know I'm roughly right. And it's a little V that hanging over the quilt. Yeah, that's quite quick doing that bevel, isn't it? Make sure it doesn't get caught in my extension table. Little V there. Just where my finger is. You might not see it because it's black as well, isn't it? And of course I could, if I'd just been a stitch or two out, bring it forward itself without the ruler. But that's being brave. I want to keep it as much to it as I can. Again, if you hear any noise, it's the bumping, it's a child upstairs. I do apologise, there's nothing I can do about it. I could have filled it another way, but I want to get the quilt done, you know. I shouldn't have. Well, yeah, leave it alone, Belle. Leave it alone. It's not made for children, but his child visits him, you know, quite often actually. But yeah. Anyway, let's make sure I can move this quilt so you can listen about my life. Friend's making a rail fence quilt, and I've already made one, so I had to get it out and took a wee video. I've got a couple of photos, but I had to measure it. She wanted to compare it to hers, so I had to measure it. And there's another lady at my group that's made one, so we must get a show off 3 of them in a row. That'll be good fun. So, do a little V and just hanging over the quilt. I'm gonna be brave. I'm a little bit nearer the seam, but I can hopefully straighten it out. And I've watched quilters. I'm trying to look at it to be too perfect. The quilt's gonna move. Saying that, this is gonna be a wall hanging. Because look at my background. It's just a piece of fabric. I said nobody's gonna see that. That'll do. Trouble moving that forward that time. My little V. I really like this ruler work, you know. I'd love to do whole quilts. There's a lady called Quilting Nerd on YouTube. She doesn't speak. She just sews these wonderful patterns on plain fabric. Lovely, oh dear, relaxing music. Okay, pan it over. I'll fall asleep listening to it and watching it. That's why I put a couple of wee clips on for my ladies or Facebook. Just a bit of music over a little clip of sewing. Yeah. Let's trim that little bit off, little thread. Previous quilting. So my V. See, just managing what I can cope with at the moment, you know, instead of going the full length. Learn to walk before you run, isn't it? I used to be really bad at just diving in, get myself in a pickle, stress and that. I'm trying to take my time. Wow, that's well out. What have we done there? The V. Okay, let's see where we end up. I'm going to stop there, even though I'm not quite in the V of the ruler. That's better, see, so they're matching. And the last one. Make that roughly the same. Don't need to tie it off. And there we go. That's not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. In fact, I'm very pleased with it. Yeah. See, I wasn't brave enough to put anything on here. But, I thought I've got to do the border. Anyway, that's that. We'll stop recording this bit and I'll get the last one done. I've got the last one more border.